what did I think of this? I actually don't know where to begin at all. It's a fantastic game. Okay, so if you look at this, it's an absolutely fantastic game. I hate platformers, but I actually like this game, and that says something. I really, really hate platformers. I think they're really boring, but this one, with the story and with the music and with the artwork in it, it's just an absolutely fantastic game. I can't say anything. The story is fantastic, the artwork is fantastic, the music is fantastic. Like I have nothing to comment on that. The negative parts about this game, I played it on hard, and the only thing that was hard was the chaos of the bosses, which it was it 3 or 4 bosses? I think it was 3 or 4 bosses, 3 or 4 real bosses, and these, it's like the only thing was that it took such a long time, probably because I wasn't as efficient as I could have been with all of my energy and all of my abilities and whatnot. But it was, I think in general, the game, the regular game itself was a little bit easy. It was not that difficult. The controllers was so much better in this one than the first one. But like I said, it's only the bosses that were a little bit hard, and I think they were just, to be fair, I think they were hard just because I wasn't utilizing my all my utilities that I had, and I think they could have been. Oh gosh, what does it say about it? I don't think that they were hard. Like I could use minimum amount of abilities and still beat them quite, not easily, but it took some time. But it was quite easy to avoid all of the abilities that they did and such. But yeah, I feel like that was more or less bad thing about the difficulty level. The bad part also was that the music wasn't as good in this game as the first one. However, I think they made it up with having a fantastic storyline. Like in this one, I still feel like I want 100% this game, which I considering I hate platformers, this is really, really a good achievement. So yeah, like I want 100% this one, and I probably will do that. But I'm gonna give this one probably, I've been thinking about this whole weekend, and I think I'm actually gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Only because I'm able to kill all of the bosses with very minimal utilization of all of my abilities. The only part that was hard on hard mode was actually the bosses, which took time, and I was not very, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at platformers, which means that I wasn't really good at dodging all of the things. So I think someone who's more experienced than me would think that this one was quite easy even on hard mode. Yeah, so we're gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Fantastic game in many ways. Really fantastic game. Yeah, that's the only thing that I actually can say about this one. It's sums it up fantastic. I kind of don't want to cut off in the middle of these. I don't want to cut off the credits, because I don't feel like people at the bottom of this should not be suffered because I could not, Production babies? Was this babies born under production? This is cool. But yeah, I definitely feel like I would play this one, and I definitely feel like I could. I'm going to 100% this one. Definitely, maybe not today, but I will continue try to do all of the wars, and I will try to do all of that, because I feel like that's it was oh my gosh, look at this. Oh. But yeah, I feel like it was just without, like, I can't come up with any other word but fantastic, because I really enjoyed it. But we're gonna 100% it, do all of the quests that we haven't done. I'm gonna do that later, to be honest. I'm gonna do that when I've been when I finalized all of the recordings, and we still have painting with Moo to do. You know, we still have painting with Moo. Oh, that one is a good one. That we need to figure out what to do with that one, to be honest. I feel like now I'm just trying to talk to keep this going, so I don't have to like stop in the middle of these credits, which I probably should be doing. But yeah, what else can we say about this game? What was good about it and what was bad about it? I felt like the enemies were very, very similar to the first one. There was a few new ones, a little bit of flying ones, or more flying ones, which was I don't see that as a problem, because I could actually do all of most of my abilities up in the air, which means that even though they were flying, like, I could still utilize my kind of abilities and skills that I had. I did feel like I got too much health and too much energy. However, to be fair, I am going, like, even though I felt like that was too much, I do understand the reasoning to it. I do feel that there was a few abilities that I had that kind of made up for the mistakes that I did, which meant that I could actually be sloppy, which ended up being the reason why I could be so slow and like not care about the bosses and just do them with minimal utilities. That the healing, for example, where it took the energy and then made it into health, and then I got infinite energy on most of the bosses. So that was a little bit, I think that was kind of made it I think that was one of the reasons that made it simple, because those energy balls or energy crystals were everywhere in the game, and you had to use some of your abilities to actually proceed, and some of those abilities that actually cost energy was things you had to do to be able to proceed, which means that I understand why they had it, but I felt that a few abilities made it too easy. But yeah. Moon Studios would like to thank all of the fans of Ori and the Will of the Wisp, oh my gosh, I'm crying again, for their continued and heartfelt support. I can't believe that it's the end. Thank you so much, everyone, for stopping by and watching. I do appreciate all of you.